Hello, beautiful Pisces gang. Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. I hope this video finds you well. We are going to do a fun little tarot spread for you. Love and romance will be the subject this time around. So if that's not for you, I'll catch you on the next one. But welcome. I hope everybody is doing well. Everything about this video will be down in the description box below, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I am The Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram, as well as .com. Check those out if you're interested. Like, share, subscribe wherever you can, particularly on this video right here. I am trying to reach a personal goal, Pisces. By the end of hopefully this month, April, maybe May, I'm trying to hit 2K subscribers. I'm really close to you guys. I started this channel about a month ago, and so I would be just delighted if you haven't already subscribed. If you could do that for me, I would appreciate it. All right, so my general spiel just for the newbies real quick. I do general messages here on YouTube. Not everything I say will resonate with every Pisces out there. Please don't take it personally. It won't always be your message. Pieces and parts of this reading will very likely resonate for you. But again, if that isn't the case, feel free to move on and drop the energy if you're not resonating with it, right? Kind of common sense, but general disclaimer. Hopes lots and lots of this resonates. Also, give these messages time. Not everything will click instantly, and that's okay. Allow yourself the time and space to really digest these messages, okay? All right, enough of that, enough of the rules, right? No more rules, I promise. We're going to hop in. 2 more cards for Pisces in love, looking for love, marriage, romance, sex, all that good stuff. Anything that wants to come through for Pisces. I'm so sorry, guys. My camera froze literally as I started reading for you. Anyway, I didn't get far. Only thing I was going to say was bottom of your deck is your own card, the moon. So you're highly, highly sensitive right now and intuitive. It's not so much sensitive and like everything is triggering your emotions, though it could be. But for most of you, it's the opposite. Your intuition is on point. Your intuition is hot. That's my slogan for this channel. The Intuitive Teacup, where your intuition is hot. Like you're on the right path. It's leading you down some sort of trail where there's going to be, wow, action and movement towards your wish fulfillment in love. Oh, you guys, look at these cards. Even if you're brand new to tarot, the general outline is you, Pisces, are moving towards your wishes and dreams regarding a relationship. With the 2 of Cups, it could be something relatively new or someone who was unable to communicate with you previously. You guys may have been like struggling in your communication with one another, saying how you feel, the ability to be very vulnerable. With, yeah, if you were to release control and just give it a little time, allow it to unfold organically, if your intuition is telling you it's not time to turn around, it's not time to stray from the path, rather, if you walk into the darkness, into the uncertainty, into the unknown, guided by that moonlight, again, your natural element in terms of like your card, that kind of like moon, ocean, watery type elemental. Yeah, with a little bit of waiting, you come to some sort of epiphany or something clicks for you on how to free yourself from thoughts that were overpowering you. If you're suffering maybe with a little bit of anxiety or depression, it could also indicate your person, particularly if you're dealing with another Cancer. If somebody was held up or stuck or unable to reach out to you, unable to communicate for many different reasons, right? Maybe they weren't certain how they felt. Maybe they simply couldn't juggle multiple things if they were dealing with work stuff, if they're dealing with their family, right? There's action and forward movement if you just release. If you just give it to God, if you release control and just relax knowing you sent out your messages, you're wishing everybody the best, that kind of, as long as you feel that you've done the right thing by God, by universe, by your own heart's intentions, good things are coming in for you, and they're coming in rather quickly, Pisces. Though I do sense that a lot of you have been waiting for something to arrive for quite some time. Patience is a virtue. That's what this card is saying to me. When you allow yourself the benefit of turning off your crazy thoughts, your crazy mind, if it's scattered all around the place, back and forth about, this is my person and I love them, but when are they coming in? Or, I'm desperate for love. I want it. It's just like, shh. If you silence all the voices in your head, that's when something about a transition of a cycle, the dawning of a new day, there's a victory there. And it comes in the form of the Chariot, delivering something to you, almost to your doorstep, right? Maybe to your home, to your house. You may get some sort of letter or message from somebody. Yeah, because especially if you were dealing with a Cancer, they weren't quite certain when the best time to reach out to you was, or they may have been questioning if you were even interested in them, or they could have just literally been dealing with their family, because Cancer rules like the house and the home. If you're not dealing with a Cancer, this person was very preoccupied with family matters. They may have children or, something of that nature. All right, so that word nature, and when I said that, something I got like a click. That's very important, something about nature. So maybe it's just getting grounded. We're right on the brink of Taurus season, depending on when you watch this, and that is that nice Mother Earth, Mother Nature type energy. Just, you understand we're all in like social isolation right now, but there's something very valuable of going out into nature, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face, or whatever the elements are, feeling the snow falling on your eyelashes, feeling the rain on your skin. Something about that, it's grounding you. Even just like, something about the visual of like sticking your feet in the dirt or walking on just the grass barefoot. You need to reground yourself to the elements, to nature, Pisces. Because here's the thing, if your mind is sort of running away with crazy ideas, or again, just like negative self-talk or a lack of belief that love is ever coming your way, you have to understand it's a mental prison and you hold the key to get out. The darker negative thoughts are not serving you in a higher vibration. So it's time to understand that like you got to unlock that prison yourself, find your key, find your core, find your strength. The keys being like the spirit to God's door or your spiritual door, right? You need to raise your vibration and bring a sense of peace of mind to yourself. Ease your mind, ease your thoughts. Getting all worked up about something, again, it's not good for your health, for your mind, body, and spirit. There is absolutely change and movement in your love life. And here's the thing. It could be new love. If you're completely single and on the market and you're just like, when will it be my turn? I think you will have a turn. I think your turn is coming due, particularly with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If it's not that, if there's someone you're holding, I keep being called to say Cancer too. If there's someone you've been holding in your mind and your thought for quite some time, again, given the assumption that you are able to release some sort of control and almost like a mental blockage, a mental constipation, this is somehow interfering with this person's ability to come in. So again, when you kind of ease up on the reins, right? Rather than trying to control every move of the horse, when you just kind of have faith that universe is leading your chariot in the right direction, something beautiful is like bestowed upon you. Some sort of blessing or wish. I'm almost getting like wishing upon a star with this. It's like you've sent messages up to God. Do you see this? This is your card, Pisces. You may be getting on your knees and praying a lot at night, or even if you're not doing that, you could just be doing it in meditation and in prayer. When you go to sleep at night, if you're, giving thanks for what a beautiful day it is or all the things you appreciate, you Pisces, as I'm saying, your intuition is hot right now. You are like, I just heard a hotbed for spirituality. These messages and prayers that you're sending out to universe, to source, they are going straight up to the heavens. Like you are being heard, you are being understood. If this is representing God or your spirit guides or your angel gang, right? They understand, it's Pisces wants a cup now. Let's try and usher in that cup for Pisces. Here's the thing though, the universe is being very discerning in who they're going to allow into your life because they don't want any games. They want someone who's going to be a straight shooter with you. They don't want any of this like player type bullshit energy, which is coming up a little bit. So some of you could have gotten in a relationship with someone who wasn't faithful or wasn't committed. Or again, if you're at a distance, I don't know if your person lives across the country or across the sea or something about this. You're wanting to spread messages like near and far. But I'm just hearing like I hate to be a hype man, but I'm sort of getting your prayers are being answered. Now with that, it may not always come in the package you envisioned it, right? You are very psychic, you are very intuitive. That doesn't mean you're 10 for 10, right? It doesn't mean your track record is perfect. Sometimes the element of mystery, of surprise with the moon, it is within your fantasy and your dreams, but when it manifests into the 3D, into the tangible earth energy, the details of the perfect package, it might be slightly different than you imagined, but that doesn't mean you're not going to like it. So in a way, I'm sort of getting with this, Pisces, universe is asking you to have faith that they actually do know what is best for you and manifest, keep dreaming your dreams and wishing your wishes and action, right? Taking practical steps to build the life of your dreams. If that means you having to communicate with someone first, then by all means, it seems like you have someone's, divine blessing on this one. But know that I'm just sort of getting, and I can't really say why, I just feel it. The outcome of this, the results of all of this manifestation, you're going to be very pleased, you're going to be very happy, but you may end up manifesting two or a different one than you were anticipating, but it's almost like something about reading between the line of these prayers, of these messages that you've been sending out. Universe has heard it all. There's nothing that has been misconstrued or misunderstood or misinterpreted, but everything that you were wishing for, or again, the important stuff, what universe deems as the important stuff, has been gathered and collected, but it comes in the form of multiple people or different people. So while maybe you have your eyes set on another Pisces, or maybe a Sagittarius for one or two of you, or a Scorpio, it's not saying that those couldn't come into you, but it may come in a different package than you originally anticipated. And it may come in the form of a Libra. All right, let's move into your actual spread here. So your overall energy, as I said, this feels fantastic. Thank goodness, Pisces. I am finally getting good readings for you. For the longest time, I'd be like, Pisces, don't shoot the messenger. Your energy feels like it's kind of kicking ass here. Yeah, keep manifesting long-term visions of what will feel the best. Right? It's all about your emotional fulfillment, your heart space right now. So yeah, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, who's there? Who's waiting for you? Who do you want to fall asleep with at night? Who do you want to wake up to in the morning? Who do you want to have children with, right? If those things are important to you, right? Everybody's idea of love is a little bit different. I'm not here to force any agenda on you, but you're thinking, what is your fairy tale ending? That's what this card indicates. So either you're manifesting it now, this could just be an appreciation, not focusing on the future or the past, looking around you, living in the now and being like, I have it pretty damn good. Like, how freaking lucky am I that I'm surrounded by people that love me? This could just indicate that you're spending time with your family, right? Or your sweetheart, right? Maybe, and I'm not saying this is everybody's story, but maybe this whole quarantine thing has brought you guys closer together, right? Just by default. So maybe you're starting to understand your partner and appreciate them in ways that you didn't see before because you were too busy, or vice versa, right? Something you were blinded to, something you were stuck on, something you couldn't see before. That's what I mean. There's some sort of fogginess or haziness with the moon card, something where you lacked vision and clarity. You're ascending in your spiritual journey. You're starting to see things from a different perspective, a broader viewpoint. Heart-to-heart conversations with a soulmate is coming in. Wow, Pisces, this is a heavy one, like in a good way. It's really beautiful. So then in your mental sector, yeah, there's a turning of the clock or the turning of the tides. Major cycle changes and a sense of victory and an accomplishment in terms of an offer you've either been waiting to receive or waiting to give, particularly to a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's what you're manifesting in your intuition, your like the spiritual interior, I guess the soul, right? Things you're asking your divine spirit for, they do come slowly but surely into real, authentic 3D manifestations right there in front of you. You can reach out and grab them. You can see them, right? You could be getting like more hits on your dating profile, right? Something real has become the result of you wishing and hoping for it. It's starting to trickle in, I just keep wanting to say in realness, in real time. So this could be an offer or some sort of proposal to you. It could also indicate that you've decided to move forward with a love offer that you've been waiting to express. And if before you didn't sense it was the right time, again, it was foggy or blurry, you weren't certain where the person stood, they might be coming into you to be like, you might be coming to them to be like, hey, so I want to build on this. I really like you. Again, it could also be another water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. In your heart space, you're looking for action. You're looking for forward movement and love. You want to be desired. You want to be, I heard lusted after, but it's more than that though. It's not just lust. You want love too, and I know that because of 10 of Cups, but you do also have the Knight of Wands, which is all about action and excitement and a good time. So yeah, you're not looking for anything drab or mundane. You want this person to come in with all the bells and whistles and like express their undying affection for you. You want something strong and confident and lasting. You want something that like sweeps you off your feet, and you also want someone that you can go on fun adventures with. You're not looking for like a snooze fest in the love department. In fact, I'm sort of getting that the last person you dated, there was nothing wrong with them, but there was something about it was boring. It just didn't keep your interest. It was too dull. There wasn't enough energy and excitement in your last relationship. And so when you're thinking long-term about your fairy tale ending, it's almost like you've been looking back on your history and deciding what it is that you liked or didn't like about certain people. And for a lot of you, you felt like someone either weighed you down, like you had to drag them here and there. They never wanted to go out. They never wanted to do this. They never wanted to meet the parents. They never wanted to talk about, there was something about, they kept you kind of stuck and trapped. But again, it was that key, that prison, that mental prison. You held the key the whole time. So some of you may be choosing to leave someone, right? It's possible. But either way, if you do leave somebody and you're exploring new outlets for love, it seems like it comes to you quite quickly. And so I guess I'm not terrified or hesitant about that, because sometimes it's like if someone's just out of a relationship, they're probably still doing some personal individual healing. So that's not always the best time to get into a relationship. But here's the thing. I think you ended it, and you ended it in a higher vibration of like recognizing your worth and your value. And again, major intuitive hits about what you want in love, sending that out to the universe. So it's almost like you have the universe's blessing to go after winning the jackpot in love, not settling. That's sort of what I was trying to say. I think in the past, the comfort zone, right? You've settled for things that you weren't necessarily happy with, and this is a past energy, but there was an aspect of your love life where it was like, well, I'll take what I can get. But you were settling for peanuts, and you're not doing that anymore, Pisces. It's very empowered. Yes, some of you are going to get a proposal or a ring from a Cancer and Pisces. And so it could be a Pisces thing too. Someone may have strong Cancer in their chart, particularly Cancer Venus. Yeah, this is an interesting message. There's a death to the old version of yourself that kept you stuck in love. The shadow self, really. The darker thoughts, the darker energy, the insecurity, the codependency, it could be anything, the like anger issues you used to have, the jealousy, anything darker. What I'm saying is you've put that to rest. You've put that to bed. There's an element of this where and don't shoot the messenger, Pisces. It is a positive message, but there's an element in your past of you being very clingy or even slightly manipulative in relationships. You're not doing that anymore. You've learned some type of very, very valuable lessons, insight from past experiences. And here's what I get. Whether you've dated 15 people or 70 people or 2, every relationship that you've been through has served a purpose to act as a sort of foundation or platform from which you could grow and reach your 10 of Cups. So even the absolute traumatic relationships that really did a number on you, these ones, right? Made you want to roll over and die from the pain, from the sadness, from the sorrow, from the rejection. This isn't easy to hear, but I am relaying to you the message that did serve a purpose. In some small aspect in your life, had you not experienced that, you wouldn't have made it to your soulmate person that you've been dreaming of all these years. In a weird way, it's almost like you had to know what you didn't want in love before you fully understood what you did want, and it also had to do with what you deserved. In the past, you were settling for people that really didn't light your fire. It was almost like, again, these are very harsh, I'm sorry, but it's almost like a charity case. Like, oh, well, I'll take anything. They treat me like shit, but at least there's someone. But it was, again, the false thoughts. It was a false sense of being loved. It was a false sense of feeling like you were being provided for, any warmth at all. Here's the thing. I do want to be clear. You're releasing that old person that you used to be. You are vibing so much higher. I do think a lot of you either have a connection with someone now that you're like flirting with the idea of dating them, or maybe you're already dating, but you're kind of like, this feels like it's something more than just like a casual date thing. Like there's soulmate type energy here. You've manifested this person. You guys have had similar issues in the past, particularly if you're dealing with another water sign, where you have both been put through the ringer in a sense, but you have purified your cup. You've learned great spiritual lessons, and it's almost like your angel counterparts have been guiding you to meet. There's a crossroads. That's what I mean. It's like everything you've put out in the world to be heard by God, universe, they're like, I got you. Yep. It's almost like, I agree with you. Yes, that's a good point. Yep. In metaphor, it's like your spirit guides are mixing together the ingredients of like the perfect match for Pisces. And it took a while to manifest because they were getting the ingredients right. I know this is cheesy, guys. Just bear with me. Although some of you may be cooks or bakers or something like that. It took a while to get the ingredients right, but you may have changed your mind about what you wanted in the ingredients. Tall, dark, and handsome. You may be like, I kind of like short, chubby, blonde guys. You know what I mean? Like there's something about you. You may have changed your tune to something. Okay. Anyway, let's look into your person's energy. Your energy is really beautiful. You're looking for someone who you are sexually attracted to. I'm getting that sexual passion was lacking in the past. You could have been in a relationship again with someone who was like a really good friend of yours, but when it came to anything like romantic or sexual, there was something about it just felt false to you and you couldn't fake it anymore. A lot of my Pisces chose to end something, and again, that could be with a Cancer as well. The Cancer plays a role in part of this for some of you. Anyway, looking into your person, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Their overall energy is the Death card. I keep hearing while you were sleeping. Oh, this is the cutest message ever. You're dreaming of each other. Even if you haven't met yet, this is like you guys, that's what I mean. You guys were brought to the same path because they ran parallel to each other. You guys were dreaming of the soulmate. You were dreaming of the right one that would come in. Dreaming of you, is that a Selena song? I think it is. Something about those lyrics might be important. Oh, Selena, right? Oh, anyway. Yeah, something about you. You've always dreamt of this person or dreamt of each other. This could be a past life connection. Definitely kind of like soulmate vibes. All right, and then in their overall headspace, yeah, they're wanting to make an offer. Or again, it could go the opposite way, wanting to receive an offer, but this is beautiful. Look at you guys. It's like, may I make you this offer? Yes, I will take it. It's reciprocal. That's really key here. The wheel is turning in your fortune, right? This is something very positive, a success, a victory. This is a new chapter of your life because you finally released that darker energy that always kept you back in love or just wasn't offering you the full potential, the full package of what you always really dreamed of. Again, there's an element of settling, and it's like you've put something to bed, put something to rest once and for all. It could also involve an air sign that you're no longer interested in, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something about that, the passion just wasn't there for you, Pisces. All right, so then coming up in your your person's heart space, they have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're walking, and look, they're walking towards you. They're walking towards the moon. Eight of Cups is a card of emotional bravery. It's understanding that what's in our lives currently, it's dull. It doesn't provide the same emotional fulfillment anymore. These cups serve as a foundation, right? They've built us up to where we can get a greater vantage point, a greater viewpoint of our world, right? You know, this is almost like the global map, the view from above. Again, this is like your spirit guides, your guardian angels looking down on you. Every cup, every relationship you've been in, every friendship you've had, it has served you to help you inform you about what you do want and what you don't want, what you're willing to leave behind once and for all and no longer carry around the pain or the rejection or the opposite, right? Whatever that is for you. You both, again, are doing this. It's coming up in their energy, but they're walking towards you, and your story is the exact same thing. It's a card of emotional bravery, taking a leap of faith, knowing there's probably something out there better for me, so I'm not ready to just call it here. I'm not going to live in the safety zone. I'm not going to settle for love that's anything less than I desire, and that's kick-ass energy, Pisces. Good for you. Your person is also deciding to move on, but they're headed towards the moon. That's what your energy is presenting as. There's like a psychic or intuitive connection between you guys. It's funny, I keep being called to say, this could be someone from your past, but more than anything, this feels like something new that you've manifested. A lot of you don't even know who this person is, but you're going to be excited about it. There's going to be instant chemistry. There's going to be an instant connection. There's something very funny and very light about this person's energy. You guys hit it off. You have a lot of mutual interest, particularly in the realm of arts, artistic things. Your person might paint or do something in music. It's like husband-wifey type material. Even on the first date, in a very Piscean way, you're immediately like, wouldn't it be nice to marry this person? And it's like date one. It's very cute. And I'm saying that because all these cards are so strong, you guys. I don't mean to give you false promises. Obviously, this isn't everybody's story, but look at these damn cards. I can't even hold them all up. I have to show you Two of Cups. And your own energy, the Moon card is here. The Chariot, a card of victory. The Ace of Pentacles, a new solid offer. The Two of Cups, new, fresh, romantic love. The Wish Fulfillment card. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups. Pisces, did you just crush the love reading? I think you did. You have good stuff coming in. So for any of my Pisces out there who are still feeling this, feeling hopeless and lost, know that the wheel is turning in your favor, but you have to keep manifesting and talking to God. Telling the universe, telling the spirit, your guides, whatever your faith or spirituality is, What is it that you want? And here's the thing. Universe can disagree with you. It's not saying just because you want this that it's going to be ushered into you, but some of you have been doing heavy emotional, like clearing out of old energies, darker energies. It doesn't have to do with desiring someone because of codependency. It's standing strong on your own and recognizing, wow, a relationship would already add to my already amazing, beautiful life, but I would like a partnership. And here's why. It's like, get specific with the universe. Why do you want this? How will it make your life better? You know, like the universe wants you to be very detailed and specific. It's almost like, maybe dealing with a Libra somewhere in here too, but it's like, prove your case. All right, you're saying X, Y, and Z, but why? Where's the evidence? You know, and I know that's kind of funny, but there's something very valid about that point. Be very specific with what you want. That's the irony, is you could get specific down to eye color, down to the shoes they wear, right? And you're thinking you're manifesting, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, this very specific person that you may have feelings for. It's almost like almost those exact traits almost get like delivered to your door. You stumble across something very effortlessly, but it might not be the person that you think you're manifesting. Here's where it gets cool though. It's something even better. It's what the universe sees as something that's going to make you happy in the long term. So I know some of you are freaking out, but I know my twin flame is this person, and I know this is my soulmate. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's the case and you prove your case and the universe agrees with you, they're going to try and deliver that person to you as best they can. Your person also has free will. Your person also has spirit guides too. So just bear that in mind, right? This is also saying, though, keep an open mind. Divine timing, if things are just delivered to you and it's easy. And I'm not saying any relationship is perfectly easy, but when it's just getting started, when it's 2 of Cups, you shouldn't be struggling with that much. If you already are, those are some red flags, right? Anyway, your path with your person is very much in alignment, 8 of Cups. You're both going after like the next major cycle, the next major chapter in like the book of love that you're writing. Some of you might literally be writing a book, authors. And also something about like court cases and lawyers, and you might be a judge or do something with like government or the law. Something about that was kind of fleeting, but could have been important for 1 or 2 of you. Yeah, someone who has been holding back communication starts to open up. It also has to do with you've been blocking your own blessings for so long, and you stop doing that. You start opening up emotionally to more people, maybe taking more risks. If you have a very specific type, Pisces, you may end up venturing away from that. It has to do with like a superficial look. Something about the exterior. It's not really about that. It's about the interior. It's about their soul versus, you know, the color of their hair or their eyes or the way they dress. Trust me, universe is setting you up for something really good, but you have to have faith. Do you have faith, Pisces? That's sort of what this spread is asking you. Yeah, a Libra might be coming in for a few of you. You deserve love. You are lovable. That's my Sagittarius card. Shout out to the Sag gang, the archers of the zodiac. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This is about forgiving yourself, Pisces. That's what this is for all of you. All of you. I can say that very confidently. You guys used to hold yourself back, and you're not doing that anymore, and that's badass. Good for you. That's incredible energy. And then very soon, clearly decide what it is that you want so it comes to you now. I just want to like be specific, Pisces. I'm teasing you guys. You know I got mad love for you, Pisces. And the last card, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Beautiful card. All right, let's throw some zodiac signs and wrap it up. You definitely had a card of Scorpio here. You have, these to me are both typically Sagittarian cards. This is Jupiter energy. So again, expanding your network. This could also be another fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. You do have a lot of cups, a lot of cards indicating Pisces to me. And then you have the Chariot at the bottom, so a card of Cancer. I think those are all your major arcana. Oh, you have the Chariot twice, yeah. So double Cancerian energy. And Sagittarius too with that. Yeah, so Cancer, Sag, and Scorpio are highlighted here very prominently. Let's see what else wants to come out for Pisces reading, please, Spirit. What cards want to come out? Ooh, they're sticking. They're not wanting to come out. They're like, don't tell them everything. Don't ruin the surprise. Libra wanted to come out. Okay, those are kind of sticking out. Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus. Bottom of your deck is Aquarius, so shout out to them as well. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what resonates. See you very soon for more tarot. Bye, guys.